Hey guys, we got some Phil Coulson news here. Now, one of the biggest questions we've been asking ourselves since the beginning of S.H.I.E.L.D. is when are the Avengers going to find out that he's alive and stuff. Now, it's really going to be cool to see that. I mean, we do have Infinity War coming up. It's supposed to bring everyone together and stuff. No rumors, nothing about, still only been rumors whether or not he'll be in there. And we also have S.H.I.E.L.D. episode 100 coming up in this season, and with the new season starting Friday, maybe we'll get something. So, for me, I just find it interesting that the Inhumans movie and the Inhumans TV show pushed S.H.I.E.L.D. off a little bit. Did that allow him to have a week off to go to Atlanta and help film and be like, hey dudes, I'm here, peace out, and then just come back to S.H.I.E.L.D. and stuff. So here's what he had to say about whether or not the Avengers will find out that he's alive. So here's what Gregg had to say. It's an event, it's ever a present theme, Clark says. It's really touching how much the fans really obsessed with the idea that the Avengers are going to learn that Coulson's alive, and it's something that I don't know. I find that it's so touching that I think the Avengers have moved on. They're busy. But I also think it's a great credit to the show, to the characters, the actors who brought these characters to life, and our production team, to Mark, the special effects, to the great writers, general list all the writers, because I think that there's a growing number of people who feel this is kind of like a part of this bigger world, and they want to see the various worlds, whether it's the incredible Netflix world of New York, or they just want to see it at some point and feel like this is one big story, in which I still believe it is. And when the time is right, who knows? So that is interesting. Obviously, he's really avoiding anything. He's not saying yes. He's not saying no. I mean, if he did go and film a quick scene, spend a week or spend a day on Avengers Infinity War set, he's not going to say it. And if he didn't, I don't know. Who knows? I feel like he's being coy. Usually they be coy when they will. When the answer is yes. When the answer is no, they usually just say no. No, I'm not in it. No, I'm not in it. Who knows with this? I mean, like I said, with episode 100, they did go on and say that it is going to be an eventful episode. So who knows what that means? I think it would be really cool to see something like, maybe because the first Avengers movie, Coulson died, and that's what brought the team back together. Now, what if Thanos is there? He's destroying everything and all that stuff at the end of this third one or the fourth one or whatever, and then everyone's spirit is down. Like, we can't beat this. We can't win. We don't know how to win. We don't know how to beat this guy. He's too powerful. Even when we all come together, we can't beat him. They need that one last push to go. And I think having Coulson pop up could be that one push. Now, I don't think he actually needs to pop up in the flesh and all that stuff. I think it would be all you could have him is just pop up on Iron Man's and a message onto them, on their phones or on their devices or whatever type thing. I mean, maybe Coulson pops up for a message for the Avengers, on Tony Stark's inside of his helmet, in a screen type thing, or on a billboard, and that's where Captain America sees him, in a billboard in New York City, or a billboard in Wakanda or stuff like that, and they could see that, and that way you don't have to have Coulson, you don't have to have Gregg fly out to Atlanta. He doesn't have to go there. He could just film that at any place on the set of S.H.I.E.L.D. He could film that with just standing in front of a green screen, and then he could send that to the movie. And so in the screen, when you're watching it in the movie, his face is never full screen. It's never full size, so it doesn't need to be high resolution, IMAX quality, whatever. It can be small on a billboard in the shot. So I think that's the way to do it, kind of like they do it on Arrow and Flash and stuff, when people just Skype over in each other, things like that. I think there's a way to do it. I mean, he could probably record it on his phone or something like that if they want it, just to send it that way, so that it's if he's been saying, and then that would be a really cool moment to see that, just to have him say some sort of speech over Skype or whatever to them, and getting them to rile them back up. I think that could be cool. So who knows what this means? We'll have to wait and see what his words mean. Maybe it's yes, maybe it's a no. I mean, he still believes it is all one big story, so who knows? We'll have to just wait and see what happens. So let me know what you think, guys, about his words. What do you think they mean? And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.
I'm Captain America, here to talk to you about one of the most valuable traits a soldier or student can have.
Subscribing.
Sometimes subscribing is the key to victory. Sometimes it leads to very little, and it seems like it's not worth it. And you wonder why you waited so long for something so disappointing. How many more of these?
You're still here.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, guys. Peace.
It's over.